There's been a drama in pit lane. Someone had just fallen over. There's something in the fast lane.
Yeah,
The hose or...
well, the truck assist guys, they've taken a line down there with them, I'd say. So someone's hooked it on a rear wing.
On a wing, yeah.
So they're all scrambling. Here's what's happened. They've
still in.
Yeah, so they've actually taken... That's the water bottle, so that's the refresher for the water, and they'll cop a penalty for that. Lucky nobody's been injured, it seems. Slade looks to make a move here and get some side draft benefit, and he's right up against the edge of the road on the white line, but he's ideally positioned now for the left-hander. Oh no, he just lost a little bit of ground. He's run it wide, and this is a monster. So this is a horrible moment for Slade, and he's gone across the front of the other cars and not hit another vehicle. That is a miracle. Goodness me. Opposite lock in top gear at 260 plus kilometres an hour, and out the other side.
I just got hit. Yeah, I was, yeah.
And can he get out of
Right.
there, and will it impact
Yeah,
the rest of
after
the
F
field?
is,
The flag
well,
is out.
that'll finish the session off for everybody. Man, what a sorry, had to crash into someone.
That's a shame. That was looking good.
Yeah, he went off at turn 1 and then I thought he was letting me go. He went to the left. The skyline and braked super early.
What's going on here?
What was that smoke?
Massive smoke coming in, mate. I don't know what it is. What do you want me to do? I've got to have to come in.
Is that a power steer failure?
Yeah, kid, we know what it is. Kid. It's an electrical problem.
It's electrical.
So he said that him choking in here, therefore he's plucked the door open.
And because these sessions are quick fire sessions together, it might even have an implication for the next one.
What is going on there?
He's got to get out because he's battling to breathe.
So if the damage hasn't gone further into the lumen, we don't know that yet, there is a chance they can leave that unplugged, providing the powers that be let them run it with that unplugged. The car may be okay. Here you go. Look, Will Davo walking back out with his helmet to get back in the car.
Well,
Isn't that great news?
It's a 1 minute 7.2 and Davison responds in kind. So Will Davison's done a 7.208.
Oh yeah, smoking a pancake. Woo!
Yeah, I haven't even come up for air yet, literally. So it was like a bad cigar, not that I smoke, but yeah, it was obviously pretty stressful first session. I just wanted to get it back because I didn't want to cause a red, but I was struggling to breathe for about half a lap there. So we got it in, and yeah, just good way to repay the boys. I knew we had a good time in us, so that just fueled the motivation to really dig in and rag it.
He rejoined to the safety car line. Is there any? I can't see it.
I copy, you were ahead of Chaz. You were ahead of Chaz. I was ahead of Chaz. Your recovery vehicle was in my way, so I couldn't turn right. Okay, copy. Copy. We're requesting it to be redressed, mate. We're requesting it to be redressed. What's the verdict? Said no further action. No further action. I can see you had to lift and brake to avoid the recovery vehicle. That is I was ahead of him anyway. That is such
Davison's got the Armour All pole provisionally. Jack LeBrock continues the fine form for Matt Stone Racing. Big trouble, and that was contact. That was contact with Tim Slade up at turn 6. So Shane tucked right up underneath him and then tried to squeeze down the inside, and they've ended up with heavy contact in the middle of turn 6 and then interlocked wheels, and it's pushed Tim off the road, and then Shane's had that big slide.
So he got a double toe. He got a double toe from his teammate, and then he was trying to get the second part of the toe from Slade.
Just tell us about that drama with Tim Slade.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shame. He mucked up out of the hip and let someone go. Oh, he was on a ripper, big toe, and then he kind of went wide at the sweeper. So, okay, he's giving me the line. And then at the last minute, he'd come back to the race line, and I shat myself and just went up the inside. But then he tried to race me and turned down, so, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm on a heater, he's not.
Yeah, Shane bombed me at the last corner. We were just going to do a warm-up lap, no lights on or anything. It's not as if he was going to start a lap and then just used us up on the exit. So that's pretty much it. We'll
wait and understand what's gone on here, but that looked like it was pretty wild stuff. So clearly a moment between Hazelwood and Winterbottom, and these guys are having a discussion about it. Mark Winterbottom shaking his head, and Todd Hazelwood explaining what's unfolded. So I've got no idea what's going on there.
Neither do I. Mate, I just aquaplaned across the front straight here. I had a decent run onto the off the final corner onto the front straight, and yeah, Frosty and I went side by side, and he squeezed me right up against the wall, which I got no problems with. That's hard racing. But yeah, then I just hit a puddle, hit a white line. I was basically spun out from the start-finish line all the way to one. I was locked up and just a passenger.
And this was after the checkered flag?
Yeah, so it was either wreckers or checkers, I guess, if you call it. So full NASCAR style. But yeah, obviously I ran up to the car just to apologise, and obviously, yeah, he's very animated, as I probably would be too in his shoes. So yeah, just wanted to go up and apologise, but wild race.
You've gone NASCAR spec. You blokes dusting up after the flag now, are you? Going to get duking on?
Oh, I wouldn't mind, actually. Bring him down and we'll film that if you want. But what do you do when someone does something dumb and they come up and say sorry, and they're looking at you all? What do you do? That's the biggest crash I've had in my career. After the flag, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it, but anyway.
So he got into the back of you?
Yeah, it just hit me at 240 in the back at turn one, which is about 200, 300 metres after the flag. So he apologised. What do you say? I don't know what to say. I
think he feels pretty ordinary. Di Pasquale gets so close. They're one corner from home. He has a sniff at the gap. They're going to hit! And he's turned him! He's turned him at the last corner! Unbelievable! Van Gisbergen's been turned around at the last corner by Di Pasquale. And he checks up. He checks up. He's going to give it back to him.
No, he didn't let him redress. So he was going to redress, but he didn't let him. Shane stayed there and let him go by first, so he'll get a penalty as a consequence. They're playing the judicial game.
He threw everything at it, Di Pasquale. It was a do-or-die move. Bang! Gets him in the left rear corner. They would have locked eyes at that point in the cockpit of the car, and it would be a ferocious exchange. Bang! Get that into you. This will be a somewhat awkward exchange between these guys when they get out of the car, and I'm sure they'll talk about it at some point. So he's gone to offer an apology, and Shane walked away.
Yeah, I was catching him, had a dip, locked the front, spun him around, and tried to get him back to position, but he was trying to be a bit smarter than that, so play on, all good.
Just talk to us about what happened there at the final corner.
Oh, he had to go. You have to respect that, but yeah, 2 in a row. It's awesome. Thanks so much to the team. Car was good, but his was better, and he run me down. But yeah, I'm stoked.
Out of there that could be put to good use down here on the brakes, and he does have the big dive. A desperate dive down the inside for Davison. They're battling for the effective lead. Waters runs to the outside. Davison has the run as they go down towards turn one, and Waters gets back. What an exchange.
Gets down the inside of McCall. 5-second time penalty to car 6, unsafe re-entry.
Ooh, there's big news. So Cam Waters has got a 5-second penalty. So this time, final corner, Cam Waters turns the corner and lines it up. He will be physically first across the line, but he won't be awarded the win. The victory today goes to Will Davison. The margin at the end was 1.4 seconds. Waters over Davison.
What a drive.
What a race.
People have been running off there for years. Absolute years. Ever since I was a kid. And not one person has ever got a penalty for that.
You got dive bombed, you got pushed out. Just give us your take on it, mate. Give us an honest take.
First of all, I wouldn't have been out there if I didn't get doored. But I'm all for hard racing. I love that part of it. And, you know, I've been racing for years. Everyone's been doing that. No one's ever got a penalty for it. I'm the first one.
I feel like I did a really good move on Cam, and it is a grey area, that curb, and you can't really take advantage of it like he did. We all know that. So anyway, I tried to give him room, and then, you know, it was a clean bit of racing, but yeah, I thought the move was definitely on.